Assalamualaikum and hi to my media money and also my fellow classmate. Today my group will present about the non-profit organisation that we choose, which is MyKasih. As a first presenter, I would like to introduce myself. My name is nurshahidah binti shaharuddin. My matrix numbers is 2020895888. So I will briefly explain about the introduction about MyKasih. The first point is the existence of this non-profit organisation. So as we know, the government has to bear various problems in the country. So to cover the whole problem is impossible. Therefore, the existence of such an organisation help not only the demands of the oppressed community but indirectly facilitates the affairs of the government. Furthermore, MyKasih is one of the non-profit organisation body which was established by Tan Sri Dr. Ngau Boon Kit and his wife Puan Sri Jin in 2009. So MyKasih contributed to the change in people's life. That is the reason because this body of the organisation has helped transform the life of the community by giving their help such as by necessity. In addition, for your information, not only a volunteer program with MyKasih as well as a health awareness campaign. So health awareness programs and screenings are done in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the National Population and Family Development Board, locally known as LPPKN, where to support the holistic well-being of our beneficiary. The program also is conducted via health talks and group discussion on patient subjects such as on pertinent subjects such as the prevention and early detection of disease, family planning, nutrition and healthy living.
Hello, my name is gawtrez. I will present about the activity of MyKasih. One of the activity of MyKasih is food aid program. It is a food assistance is the first step in engaging with their adopted communities. After the donor have entrusted MyKasih with monetary contribution, potential recipient family are identified through government welfare agency or recognized of NGO and social purpose organization based on a combined monthly household income of 1,500 or less. When the donor have approved the selected family, each family will nominate a recipient whose MyKasih account detail will be registered and activated in the MyKasih system. Food aid recipients are given a monthly allowance which they can use at participating retail outlets by presenting their MyKasih or MyKasih Smart Card. To prevent abuse, a one-of-a-kind barcode scanner at the point of sale ensure that only approved essential food items are purchased.
As stated before, this MyKasih program has helped a lot of communities here in Malaysia. The food aid program that MyKasih provides has given a lot of benefits towards those who are in need. This program can reduce financial burden on families in need. As we may know, since pandemic COVID-19 happened, there are tons of families that are affected financially until today. Some lose their jobs due to the company cannot afford to pay their wages anymore. Therefore, they cannot provide for their families like they usually do. With this program, any families with monthly household income of 1,500 ringgit and below can request for the aid at MyKasih itself. Once it's approved, they do not have to worry about their own income as they need to pay bills and save some of it for emergency. Other than that, this program can ensure local B40 families get access to proper nutrition and basic necessities. Eating healthy may help anyone to live longer, boost body immunity and lower the risk of heart disease. Moreover, with proper nutrition, the children in the families can support their brain development that can help them understand what they learn at school with no problems. From an early age, children should be given nutrition so that they can grow up well and healthy. Furthermore, this MyKasih program can help those communities to connect with each other. It develops community links and expands their support network by introducing each other to people who share common interests and enjoyable activities. Children watch and observe everything that they see. In that case, the community needs to become a good example for them to learn and grow up with healthy mindset.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ain Haron with student ID 20206266842. I am the third presenter for this particular presentation, and I will be explaining the recommendation for MyKasih program. Let's go. We acknowledge that the primary purpose of the MyKasih program is to improve the standard of living for the vulnerable members of society, regardless of the ethnicity, gender, and any other aspects. One of the programs that are very common to us is the Prihatin Kasih. Seeing that this cashless method is much easier and more convenient than providing them cash, Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail, Deputy Prime Minister, wants the application of this cashless payment technology used by the non-profit organization MyKasih Foundation to be reconsidered so that aid payments can be speeded up and expenses decreased. This is an effective way to avoid the exploitation of money by the receiver and also the outsider that wanted to take advantage from this program.
I'm going to talk about analysis SWOT. The first one is strength. MyKasih had been on the ground for a very long time, which is 14 years. So this organization already earned trust from the community. They are politically and socially knowledgeable of the area as well as informed of the economic situation. The organization may be more creative and adaptable since their operational costs are more lower. Also, they are dedicated to help the underprivileged and disadvantaged people. The second one is weaknesses. The most problem that always happen in every non-governmental organization is constraints of private companies to provide social assistance to poor groups. Some programs are less attractive for private companies to give financial help. Next, lack of information for families. It brings difficulty of finding groups who are really in need, and the result from this is it reduces the attention of communities at other programs held by MyKasih. Other than that, a non-transparent distribution method. It causes lack of organization that cause malpractice of fund. Also forecast among fund donation groups. The result of this action is that the public's faith in MyKasih's honesty has been eroded. Third one is opportunity. MyKasih may be a valuable partner in export development project by bringing in local residents, provide training, and encourage personal finance. MyKasih Foundation also growing from time to time and gain more trust from the citizens. Also, many programs held by MyKasih already promoted in social media like Facebook and Instagram. This is the opportunity for this foundation to continue growing. Hence, the communities who want more information about MyKasih can go through their website and get to know well about this organization. The last one is great. All the NGOs those involved in humanitarian action rely heavily on mobile and digital technologies to coordinate and fulfill their mission. Collecting and managing data collected for humanitarian purposes on loan has always been an important part of delivering humanitarian action. The increased reliance on technology to facilitate this work brings an increase in cyber attacks. NGOs like MyKasih itself become the easy target of cyber attacks because they can get access through fraudulent transfer or maybe ransom claims.
Last but not least, the conclusion is the first one is to improve people's life in daily life. For the poor in the society despite their race, gender, or any other aspects. This is done through the promotion of a loving and a caring environment in Malaysia and all over the world. Furthermore, success in breaking the change of poverty faced by the Malaysian community. That is because the organization is engaged in life-improving activities like counseling, training various skills the Malaysians, and providing programs that promote financial literacy. So, in short, MyKasih has managed to maintain its track record, which provide fairness in its operation. For instance, the organization has managed to provide efficient solution to ensure that approximately 100% of the donation reach the beneficiary. This has managed to achieve this by facilitating efficiency in its operation, which has helped in maintaining transparency as well as minimizing operational costs. Thank you.